Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel, Jackie's Town. In today's video, I am bringing you part 2 of my front porch mini makeover. In today's video, I am going to do 3 projects. One is an area rug, another is touching up an old tray, and then a couple of just pillows to put on my chairs. So before we get into this video, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a video. And I hope you like this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment and let me know what you think of it, and share with your friends. So to get started, I bought 6 of these Dollar Tree floor mats. Of course you can get any color you want, but I think for my front porch I am going with the gray, teal, and pink color theme. And so I'm going to try to stick with those colors, and they don't have to be matchy-matchy, but and of course incorporate some white in there. So my porch is longer than it is wider, so I'm going to make them this way as opposed to this way, if that makes any sense. So if I put them side by side, that would be wider. So I'm going to leave them this way so they can be longer. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flip them over. I'm going to start with 2. Remove the tags. I'm going to line them up as best as I can. Give myself a little more room. And then I'm going to take something straight to make sure that they are, see, leveled. I got this duct tape from the Dollar Tree. Of course you can get it from anywhere you like, but I was there buying the rug, so I picked up the duct tape. And this is a very inexpensive, super easy DIY. As soon as I can get this unstuck to itself. I'm going to give it a good press. And the nice thing about this, I'm going to start off with 6. But you could add on later on if you like. Take away if you like. I'm going to go ahead and get my other 2. These are all made the same, so if you I don't know if you can see this, but there's those indentations and they will line up perfectly for you. Another piece of duct tape. Press it in firmly. This is what I don't like about the duct tape. Then it's hard to pull apart if it gets stuck in itself. So today, instead of fighting with hot glue, I'm fighting with duct tape. Now, you see this space here? I'm not going to want that space showing my concrete, so I did get this shelf liner only because it was gray. And I was at the dollar store, so it's not going to cover it 100%, but it's gray and it's very, you can double it if you like. I wanted to keep this project as simple as possible. So what I'm going to do is double that. I'm going to duct tape that, and then I'm going to go ahead and finish the other two, and I'll show you the next step in a few seconds. Before I flip it over, I wanted to show you that I added more duct tape for more reinforcement. So I put a duct tape across so that it can hold, one piece of duct tape can hold 3 mats. So it's going across holding this one, and this one. I did the same on all corners, and then I also added more duct tapes at every 2 mat corners, if that makes any sense. So, because when I was about to flip it, I realized that I did not have enough reinforcement, and so that's what I did. So the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to use a stencil, and every corner I am going to stencil a design. Now I got this, I think, from Amazon for my furniture, but I'm going to incorporate some stencils here, why not? And I do have, these are 16, I think, stencils of variations, and I didn't want anything too busy or too fancy. I wanted to keep it as simple as possible because it is for my front porch after all. But here's just a look at some of the designs that I have. And I'll leave the link to where I got this, and I'm pretty sure I got it from Amazon. I can't remember offhand, even though it was just last week. So yeah, but the design that I chose is this one. It was a toss-up between this one and this one because, like I said, I wanted to keep it simple, and my son picked this one out, so I'm going with that. And like I said, my colors are pink, teal, and gray. So what I'm going to do is in the insides, and I'm going to line this up with the edges so that I can try to make it as even as possible. And every corner, I'm going to do the insides pink and the outsides teal. And I got this paint from Home Depot, Oops Paint, for 50 cents. And I'm just going to give this a good shake. I haven't used it yet, even though I had it for some time. Now that I opened it, it's actually more, it's actually more like a coral color instead of pink. But I'm going to go ahead and use it anyway. I'm going to use what I have on hand. I'm not going to make it a big deal. So these 4 corners pink, And these outer corners I'm going to paint teal. I'm going to line them up, the edges to the edge, and I'm just going to dab, 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 dab. If it does not come out 100% perfect, I'm okay with that. This is for me to look at, so I'm not going to get mad at myself. A little distressed look never hurt anyone, right? You can go in a second time if you want to make it darker. I don't think I'm going to go in a second time. A little faded look is going to be okay for me. I'm just going to show you one, and then I'm going to go ahead and keep working on the other, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done all the corners. And before you remove your stencil, give it a look and see if you miss any spots. If you want to go in and make some spots a little brighter. And then lift it up, and there you have it. I love it. I think it looks so cute. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the other corners. I'm going to put you on pause while I do that, and I'll be right back. So this is what the mat looks like out on the porch. I will say that it gave me a little trouble moving it out here, so my suggestion is that if you're going to be doing one of these area rugs, work on it on the same place you're going to use it. And I would also suggest to staple all the corners for extra reinforcement along with the duct tape. Now on to the second project. So for my second project, I am going to be making these pillows out of these totes from the Dollar Tree. I got these little travel pillows from Walmart. I think they were $2.97 or $3.97, and it's like the perfect size. I got one pink tote and one dark teal tote. This one reads, "Enjoy every moment," and this one reads, "Good things are coming." Now what I did for this, if you see at the bottom of the bags, they have stitching. So what I already did was start this one, remove the stitching, and you can remove that bottom part. Open it up. If you like to remove the plastic from your bag, you can do so. I mean your pillow. But I think that I am, being as though it's going to be outside, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave my plastic on. But I'm going to go ahead and get started on gluing this down. This is another super simple, super affordable project. You can't go wrong. Unless I burn my fingers in. There you go. So I'm just going to add some glue onto there. I'm going to lift it up to make sure it doesn't get stuck on there. Add some more glue. Press it down. And add some more glue. These pillows are the perfect size for this. That needs a little more glue. I think my glue gun might be a little bit too hot for this plastic. If you have the small glue gun, is not as powerful as this big one, and that would probably work a little bit better. This one is 100 watts, so it does get really, really hot. Oh, and then remove the handles. Forgot that part. Remove the handles. I've removed one already, and I used it for my part 1 DIY. I'm going to go ahead and place my pillow in there. Okay, maybe I should remove the plastic because it's not going to allow me to press it down. So I did have to remove the plastic. Now these tote bags come with this little snap. I'm going to use that snap to help me hold it in place. Except it's not snapping. Okay. I'm not going to glue next to the snap only because if someone decides they want to sit on this thing, I don't want it to pop. I don't want to undo the glue work. When I glue that, I'm going to hold it in place with these pieces. Now, I get these pieces from whenever you buy clothes from a store that has these little, I just break them off and use them as clamps. Okay. Size 2-3. I can't tell you how many years I've had this. My son is now in a size 14. So I'm going to go ahead and glue one side. Pull it straight. Grab my little clamp. I don't want to burn myself. Push that pillow down. Clamp that side, clamp there, and I am going to leave it a little space right there like I mentioned before. Let me grab some more clamps. So yeah, whenever you see those hangers with these, I don't know what they're called, these little holder things, hold up your pants or socks, save them. That's free lamps. That is hot tamale right there. That glue gun is hot. Straighten it out and get my clamp. And there you have one outdoor pillow. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same for this one. I'm going to remove the stitching and hot glue this baby together, and then I'll show you what it looks like outside on my chair. So here are my outdoor pillows. This is what they look like sitting out. They're so cute, simple, inexpensive, so easy. And remember, I said I left an air pocket there in case anyone sits on it, it doesn't come undone. On to the next project. So for my third project in this part 2 video, I am going to do a little tray to hold your drinks or carry the drinks out onto the table. And I got this for free. And so I already wrapped twine around the handles, and what I'm going to do is paint this white. I'm not going to paint the inside because I'm going to use a Dollar Tree placemat, and I'm not going to glue this down, and the reason why is because I would like to be able to take it out, rinse it off if it gets dirty, something spill on there. But I did save a piece of the placemat, and what I'm going to do is just glue a little piece on here so that whenever I want to remove it, I can just easily pull it up from the corner. That's the only solution I can come up with. If you think that there is a better, easier way, leave me a comment below and let me know your thoughts on this. See? Now all I would have to do is just pull it out. I'm going to go ahead and paint this apple barrel white. I am going to be using this coarse paintbrush from Dollar Store. I don't remember what store I got it from, but it's one of those hard bristle brushes. And the reason why I am using this brush is because I do want to give this tray a distressed look. And in order for me to save on paint, time and money, I am not going to give this a full coat and sand it down. What I'm just going to do is just brush it on there to my liking. If I do have some areas where it's more paint than I would like, then I will go ahead and sand it down, but as you can see, just giving it a light brush. So I'm going to go ahead and finish painting this. I'm not going to bore you with the details, and I'll show you what it looks like in a few seconds. So this is what it looks like while it's all finished. And I love, love, love the distressed detail look by not sanding it, and I just lightly brushed it. See that? I'm going to show you what it looks like outside on my little table. So this is what my tray looks like on the table. I absolutely love it, and I love the fact that I left that little piece there so I can pull it up whenever I need to remove the placemat. And so I just want to thank you for watching this video. Please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. There's my pillows and my area rug. I'm very happy with all these projects I did. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and until the next video, part 3 coming up soon. Take care of you.